When you forever. When you forever. When you forever. When you forever.
Guys, your boy Top Flexington, aka Top Flex, and this is the gorgeous.
This the blue girl. It's Ladybug. I'm the blue girl for today.
Don't she look pretty? That's my baby right there.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast. And welcome again.
Welcome back. You know, we got some topics up for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We came back with some heat, and we about to get right into it. So first thing we about to talk about is toxic relationships.
And we all hate those.
Yo, we hate those for real. And there's a lot of them that's going on. Like, this new generation is trash. Like, it's a whole bunch of toxic relationships. Like, this junk is crazy, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in a couple myself, and I feel like that's the main thing why the junk fails in your relationship. And communication skills for sure too.
What's the second thing that you think?
What you mean?
What's the second thing you think that causes the reason why
toxic
relationships happens?
Like the reasons why it go fuck up?
Yeah.
It definitely cause cheating. That's the main thing.
That's the main
thing, yo.
Listen, a man. I'm just gonna say it in my native tongue. Man ain't no good, okay? Man ain't no good, and woman ain't no good, okay?
Yeah,
we both have sides to us that's really messed up, okay?
Yeah.
Let's not get it all messed up. We both messed up, but I feel personally, me being in a whole toxic relationship, I feel like the men are more toxic than women. Like, I don't understand.
You got a lot of dog ass niggas out
there. Men are very more toxic than women, but I would say like women, they're the same way. So you really can't knock women and men. You can't do it.
Women just more sneaky when it comes to that kind of shit. You feel me? Like I remember I had an incident, you know, way back when I was in Bloomfield, and you know this girl was leading me on, making it seem like you know she was interested in me, and then eventually, you know what I'm saying, she played the kid. You feel me? She did some sneaky shit. Found out she was talking to a whole another dude, yo. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you over here acting like we gonna get into that, you know what I'm saying? Getting into something serious and shit. And it was nothing even there from the jump. Like, she was like, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yo,
how did you feel?
I felt played, man. Ain't gonna lie. I felt played, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, it comes with the game. But, you know, it's just, it was toxic, you feel me? It's at the end of the day, it's a good thing it went that way because, you know, she probably wouldn't be, you know, good for me anyway. You know what I'm saying? She probably would have been toxic to be my girl. You feel me?
I could probably say, and for the record, I'm much older than him, so I had a couple of, you know, toxic relationships. Mm-hmm. But you know what I mean? The one I can really only talk about is, let me just say, my ex. He put me through some tragic shit. And I mean, tragic shit was tragic shit. And it's the reason why I would think that men are more ruthless than women is because of what the fuck he put me through. You know what I'm saying? And it's just that we didn't click, okay? We clicked in the beginning, but you know how relationships are. They sour in the end. And then you can see that person true color when they come out of that shell. Yeah. You know deep down inside how they really feel about you.
Yeah.
Like,
for real.
So
I mean, you know, but it's not like it's a whole bunch of, you know, you got good dudes out there too.
You
know? And you got some good women out there. You find that, you know, just like me and you know, we good for each other. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's all about where you looking for. You know, sometimes some people, you know, you don't see their true colors until, you know, the relationship evolves, it gets, you know, longer. But, you know, it's all about where you find these people at. Mm-hmm. Like most people search for their a partner in the same kind of, you know, they got a specific type. Or, you know, say if you go out clubbing and partying and you find a guy and you end up hooking up and y'all end up being in a relationship later on and then it don't work out, you got to stop copying the same routine, you know what I'm saying? You got to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Because that's probably part of the reason why the relationship is so toxic, because you looking for the same kind of men, vice versa, a guy looking for the same kind of female. If you know your girl, you know, you like, you know, a specific kind of woman, and you know you keep seeing the same result, like she keep cheating on you, or she being sneaky, like texting somebody behind your back. It's probably because you keep, you know, looking for that same kind of female. Maybe the looks, you know, our body is, you know what I'm saying. We gotta stop doing that shit, because that's just 101 on that topic shit. Toxic shit, like that shit extra toxic.
Y'all men ain't no good. Back to what I'm saying. Men are dogs, and women.
Why you killing the men like that?
And women are pussies. Okay, I'm just gonna put it that way.
Because this ain't no kill men shit.
Because we are cats and men are dogs. I mean, like.
I see what you're saying. It's a little metaphor with it.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
But. And like I said, I can't put it all on men, because us women ain't no good. Like we do sneaking. We are the best cheaters. I'm gonna tell you that. We can have somebody number in the phone, and we'll put them underneath Peter, knowing that it's the Taco Bell man that you don't mess with down the street somewhere. You feel me? So. Or you'll be telling your man, oh well.
Niggas be doing that shit too. I ain't gonna hold you. They put a different name when this shit down.
They be like, oh honey, I'm going to.
Scam likely. You know what I'm saying? They niggas be, you know, coming different too.
I mean, it's a bunch of toxic relationships going on. So we are here to help.
Yeah.
How not to, you know,
not to have that.
Make those mistakes.
Yeah.
So
the main thing, first thing, communication, yo, for real. Like, if you ain't communicating, then
what is there to talk about?
Yeah, you know, there would never be a common ground for both of y'all. There would never be no boundaries. It would never, you know, it's going to be chaos, because you got to come to the same page. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to be on the same page with shit. Y'all got to be mutual things. You feel me? You can't have one person doing and moving one way and then having the other person moving another way. Then it's just not going to work out. Straight up. You got to communicate.
And the second thing is you have to be able to trust that person.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to be able to learn to trust that person, because if you don't have trust, it's the old saying, and everybody says it: if you don't have trust, you don't have nothing at all. It's the same thing, but it means something. It really does mean something, because I can't be with this man and not be able to trust him with my life. I can't be with this man and be like, hey, can you pick me up from rent? And he leave me stranded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be able to trust your spouse. You gotta be able to be like, hey, if he could, you know, trust his mother with all his heart, he could probably trust me too. You know what I'm saying? Because the same, it's not it. Your spouse
is going to be a backbone, like both ways. So if you can't trust that person, then what are y'all in a relationship for? Because, like, you know, if certain shit goes, like, you know, south, you gotta have that support, or you know, that extra push to get you back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta and know that they ain't gonna switch on you, or you know, it's not fuck with you no more, because times is rough. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody you can really trust, and you know, and that also won't play you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's really for you. So trust is definitely a major thing. You know what I'm saying? And finding another thing, the third thing I'm gonna say is
loyalty. And because you have to be loyal to your man. You can't be out here. Listen, you can't be out here trying to be with a whole nother man. I done seen this on Maury too. You can't be with a man, be with your main man for like a whole 3 years, and then out cheating on him with one dude for like 3 years or something like that. He ain't know nothing about it. Like,
some Maury shit.
Like, you can't be doing that. That's where everything goes down south.
Yeah.
That's where things go down south, because he don't know what you doing while you out, and it all boils back down to the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can't, you know.
That's why the cycle gonna keep repeating itself, because men and women not using their heads; they're using the downstairs parts to think.
Everybody be doing that shit, and that's the cause of the toxic relationships. You know what I'm saying? People be getting with each other off lust. You gotta really look at a person's character. You feel me? Like,
you have to study that person.
Yeah, you can't just be, you know, hopping in a relationship just by how they look, or you know, just by how they, you know, they was cool for the moment. The vibe was cool. You gotta really look at like how they move out here, really pick their brain. You know, really see how they thinking. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be rushing into some bullshit. So yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? What's another thing?
A bond. You have to build that bond. Because I'm going to say this. Me and him, our bond is like very, very strong. Like, I'm going to just say very, very strong. Like, and how I say, and why I say that is strong is because of the fact that we both low-key be thinking of the same thing at the same time, or we both would say, oh, I love you at the same time, or we probably would be like going somewhere and be like, oh yeah, you know we was about to go and do, yeah, I was just about to go and do that too. You feel me? And it's
you got the same mindset, the same feelings, everything is mutual. That's how you got it. If it ain't that, then it's going to probably be toxic.
It's going to be sour.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's not going to be a lovely relationship, and signs do have something to do with it. It does, but it does.
Yeah, it do. But another thing, you know, that could stop these toxic relationships is not thinking about financial shit. Like, you need to start thinking more about like what you could do for yourself, but think about more what you bring to the table, and you know, and really just genuinely loving the person. You know, you can't like move off like how much money that person make, or you know, how much money he make or how much money she make. Because if you're doing it like that, that means you thinking of your mindset not even really connected from each other's heart. You feel me? You thinking about financial benefit on how you could like, you know, stay. You know, what's the word? I don't know.
Stay stable.
Yeah, stable. You feel me? Like you know, you can't be thinking like that. You gotta really love that person. Like if you get with somebody for just money reasons, then most likely it's not gonna work out.
You cannot be materialistic in a relationship. I'm gonna tell you this because, like my father would say, you gonna go and left this earth, right? The things them that's on this earth right now, right? They're gonna be here, but your ass gonna be gone.
Word up.
So you cannot sit here and okay, we all need money. We all need some place to lay our head at night. Yeah. But if you look at the big picture, necessarily we don't need them things, but we really do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a tug of war with it.
That shouldn't be the priority.
It shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Materialistic things should not be a priority in a relationship, because it boils back to the same thing. You have to have communication. If you know you want to take $1 from your damn man, you know it's his last dollar, and you be like, man, I need this $1 for whatever. Don't just go and steal this man $1.
You can't be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta communicate that for sure. But that's just $1. But still, like,
I'm just saying, let me use that as a that was funny.
Yeah, for sure though, for sure.
But what was the last thing?
The last thing? What you mean?
What was the last thing to connect this triangle?
No, I don't know. I'm just throwing at different different things out there on what can make the relationship not toxic. Like, what's something else? Like,
I mean,
shit. Hey, you just gotta. Hey, communication is basically built on. I mean, toxic relationships mostly happen because of no communication. You know what I mean? You gotta have that shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main thing that, you know, I'm preaching to y'all. If y'all want your relationship to work,
learn how to talk.
Learn how to talk to each other. Learn how to genuinely love the person, not about what they bring to the table, or like when it comes to money or, you know, fashion or stupid shit that don't matter. You gotta really look at the person and if they're really good for you or not, because it's gonna most likely be toxic if you're not really looking into the person, you know, personality traits. And then
take your time and get to know that
being
person.
Faithful, take your time to get to know that person.
Don't go 99%. I'm gonna say 99% of the time. The reason why stuff really do go sour because y'all rush into relationships. Y'all rushing too fast. And when a man, he's gonna back up because he be like, damn, like,
yo, for real,
you trying to be my girl already? Like, I'm just trying to just chill out, have fun, and that's something that women don't understand sometimes. Like, when a man is single, okay?
Hey, y'all single too. Y'all single too.
And when he decides, when he decides that he wants to be the friends with the benefits or whatever title that he wants to give you better take that title and see where it leads you. If he is a good man, you know what I'm saying? Don't just sit there and just be like, you know what, I'm just get with this person because I feel like they good for me or whatever.
Yeah, don't force no shit. That's what that scared men off. Feel me?
Don't force a relationship because men are ready to run like racehorses. Okay. they ready to leap like
Oh,
leapfrog, okay?
Yeah.
You can't scare no man
you
away.
you ain't scared. You ain't scared me though.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't go nowhere. But yeah, shit. But females, yo, when y'all single, and men, you know, we do things to try to like bribe women and shit. You know, get them to fuck with us off materialistic things. Just don't do that shit, cause you most likely ain't gonna work out. Shorty knows she look good already. She looking for other niggas that got more than you. You know what you could bring to the table. The Sherry already got a mindset like that. So if you like how you get her is how she gonna leave. Feel me? Like if you come in and trying to take a nigga girl and you feel like she look good and you want her to be down with you and shit, and you trying to show her some flashy shit, she gonna rock with it. Best believe it, cause
she gonna want a piece of that.
But
too.
she'll leave the same way, my brother. And if you don't got her no more, she definitely out of there. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, that's toxic 1-on-1. You can't, get in a relationship like that. But
our next topic.
Our next thing, mind reading. Like, yo, what's up with people not knowing how to express what's on their mind? They think people could just read your mind. Like,
and
what?
the thing is, though, the thing is with this, I have a hard time doing that. And he could tell you, I really do have a hard time doing that because I be mad as all hell.
It's just a female thing.
Okay, I be mad as all hell at him, like literally mad as hell at him, and I can never express how I feel to him because I would think that we would receive it wrong, or it's just me trying to just not start a whole argument. I don't know what it is, and in my mind, I'll be like, I wish he would read my mind so I could let him know, like, I'm mad at you, like, and it can't be that way, ladies. Like, it really can't. You can't be sitting there mad at your man, expect your man to read your mind and be like, why you mad? Why you mad? That's gonna push him away.
Yo, females be doing that with mad shit, like y'all be doing it with food. Y'all be like, oh, like, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. And then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go here. She be like, yeah, go wherever you want. Then I'm like, all right, cool. When I get in, and she be acting like she don't want that. I'm like, why ain't we? How am I supposed to read your mind? Know what you want? Like, what you want to eat? Like, she over here playing, yo. She be playing. Y'all be doing that with everything. And of course, like, say more serious notes, like, when we get in like little petty arguments and shit.
Yeah, we supposed to sit there and
how am I supposed to read your mind? I know that was upsetting you. You could have told me. It'd be little simple things. That could go back to the toxic relationship thing too, because like, you gotta the communication. Like, you can't be like thinking somebody can read your mind, because most likely they ain't gonna understand what's going on with you. They just gonna see your facial expression, know something going on with you. They're gonna keep asking you like, yo, what's wrong? No, nothing. You know how y'all be. Nothing. I'm fine. Yeah.
Men do the same thing too, for real. Men be doing the same thing too, because it be sometimes I can't recall no time, but men do it too. Okay, men do it too, to a certain extent. But I could give it to the girls. We really do be doing that shit. That shit need to stop. We need to stop because our men are not mind readers. They're not here to read our mind. We're supposed to give them information for us to, for them to know what's going on with us. We can't just be sitting there like.
It's all good. I think it's just in y'all nature. Y'all females definitely need to do better with that. But I think it's just in y'all nature to just be. I don't know, y'all keep your emotions in, and then that shit come out of nowhere. You be like, I didn't even know you was feeling like that.
And
like,
then you know what? Next thing that a girl does,
from?
If we do be doing the reading mind thing, but also we really be like, yeah, I want you to read my mind, yeah, but and then we talk about junk that happened like 2 weeks ago. But then we're gonna bring that up because we mad and we trying to express ourselves, but we don't know how to. You get what I'm saying? Real. So we'll bring up something that related to like. Something that you like did like 2 weeks ago, like you didn't take out the trash, and like, yeah, you didn't take out the trash, and then it goes and it falls right back into the reason why you was mad in the first place, and now that everything cooled down, you be like, damn, I'm sorry. You feel me? Like,
for real.
Like
it goes for the niggas too though, cause like niggas need to like mind reading when it comes to females trying to mind read niggas. Like, you got to keep it 100 on how you feel about that woman, bro. Like, if it ain't gonna be no long-term shit, you ain't really looking at her on no serious shit, you need to keep it 100 from the door instead of trying to think like, this my little piece of pussy. I can hit this shit when I want. Keep it, you know what I'm saying? Or like, I'm not just trying to smash and dip. I ain't really taking this shit serious. You gotta keep it 100 with her, bro, because, you know, it's a lot of ain't shit niggas out here, you know what I'm saying? They pretend they for a female, and then, you know, they get her pregnant, and they go on. Hear that? I'm gonna go ride the rave, you know, that takeoff shit. They go. Niggas ghost, boy. Ghost, you feel me? It ghost like my, you know, my single coming out here, you know what I'm saying? It's coming out soon.
He has a new single coming out. I'm proud of him. I really, y'all
Can't wait till
gonna
that
really
shit
like
drop.
this song. This is like some summertime chill shit kind of
That shit hard. I ain't no chill vibe.
Well, you can ride down the highway with this.
You could
ride down the
definitely,
highway
you
with
could.
this. Don't play around, but it's good. And when he does drop it, I want y'all to all go check it out.
Yeah, most
know what I
definitely.
mean?
I'm gonna let y'all know if y'all follow. You already know y'all follow us, so you know if you. I'm gonna just keep updating y'all for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have that shit all on the gram, all on Facebook. It's gonna be on all platforms. Best believe that. Take coming soon, me and A1. And yeah, just be on the lookout. I'm gonna have more updates for y'all. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, guys, yo, women can't read your mind, yo. You gotta keep it 100 on how you feel about that woman. You can't lead her on to some bullshit, because at the end of the day, you wasting her time. If she thought that shit was serious, and this really ain't.
Yeah, because you just gonna hurt her.
Yeah, she can't read your
Well,
mind.
she gonna think that something was really special going on. Like
For
you
sure.
can't do that to a woman, dog. You just don't do that.
Or niggas be doing that shit just to live in the crib. Like, how you gonna stir a woman on acting like you really love her and shit? And then
like
just to live in her crib on some bomb shit. Like, come on, man. Like,
I can't relate on that.
Maybe,
I can't.
I can't relate either. But I know I be seeing shit. So you know what I'm saying. It's just, you know.
You think
Yeah, you
any
gotta
man
avoid.
gonna mooch off of me, and you gonna think you gonna live inside my house? Listen, ain't that kind
Yeah,
of
having it,
party.
huh?
Listen, us island people. Let me tell you something. We don't deal with them type of thing. They know you go. Listen, you ain't cho out. If everybody could talk like me, say what I saying, you getting cho out.
Trolled.
Okay.
You getting trolled. You heard it.
You going out the door like me after what I done went through and done experience. Listen here, you going out the door. You ain't gonna put me through no more shit.
Same vice versa shit. If I had a female, you know, on some shit like that, and she ain't keeping 100 or rip.
Oh no, you got to go, honey. And I would feel the same way if it was me.
You feel me?
I'll feel the same. If he felt like I was in that, you know what I mean, 100 with him, I would respect it. I would respect it. I would kindly leave. I'll feel disappointed in my dang on self. And some of you women should be disappointed in yourselves.
Right, men too, you know.
Yes, and y'all men too. I'm sorry to keep leaving y'all out, but women, the women.
Yeah, for sure. But hey, we ain't here to, you know, shame y'all. You know what I'm saying? We here to actually, you know, give positive advice and just stir you away from doing, you know, silly things. You know what I'm saying? Actually getting your relationship better. If you have a relationship and you know it's toxic, like, and take some of this advice, because it helped me out. Shit, definitely communication. Like, I had to communicate, learn how to do that, because I'm a private person. So is she, and you know, we both had to, you know, learn that kind of trait, you know, to help our relationship out. You know, if something was bothering us, and like, oh, we can handle it ourselves, or you know, we just keep it in our mind.
Yeah.
And you need to express, you know, how we feeling, even if it's not even related to each other. Like, she's having a bad day, she could come to me and talk to me about anything. I'm having a bad day, I could talk to her, vice versa. So you need that, because, you know, a lot going on up here. The mind is a powerful tool. When this shit start fucking up, you know what I'm saying, your relationship will fuck up.
And the thing is, I be saying it. I be saying, babe, I be saying this a lot, and you hear me say, your mind is a dangerous place. Because your mind keep going, it's ticking. You gotta know when to move. What's the next move? Yeah, even when you're sleeping, your mind's still going on. You get what I'm saying? So it's always good to. At first, like I said, I didn't trust him. I didn't nothing. If everything builds over a time, everything builds over a time. So you back to what I said. Don't rush no relationships. Stay in your lane. Take everything slow.
Word up, for sure. Yeah, don't rush into nothing. And, you know, don't get it wrong, mistakes will happen, you know what I'm saying? That's just how a relationship goes, that's how life goes. We all grow, and we all gonna be, making mistakes throughout. But to avoid, them crazy ass mistakes, bro, like, just having communication on how you feeling about that person at the time being, just keeping them engaged, you know what I'm saying? Also, being faithful, all kinds of things, man.
Yeah, be a one-woman man. Don't be a garden tool.
Yeah.
Don't be out here trying to be a man whore, because it ain't. Let me tell you.
If you're gonna do it, you just use protection.
Yes, if you're gonna be a man
keep it
whore,
honey with
you better wrap your thing up, because you got some girls out here that don't have it all. And listen, burn your behind up. Man, you burn your behind straight on up. So
you don't need that shit.
The same thing for the women, and the same thing for the women too, because do got some women out there that go and do their little thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you tell that man strap up too.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Make sure you clean and all that extra junk too.
Hell yeah.
If you feel as though that is not right for both y'all, go get checked and all that nonsense before y'all start doing whatever y'all do.
Safe sex, is the best sex for real. Gotta have protection, real talk. Because without that, man, it's a sticky situation. Cause everybody out here, man, everybody fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking. So you just gotta be protected. Use protection. There ain't nothing wrong with having fun and doing what you gonna do. That's your business. You just gotta move right out here. And especially if you got a significant other, you gotta move right according to they standards. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here just being reckless doing that shit. You gotta make sure y'all on the same page with shit. Now she cool with that, then that's different. But you gotta come to common ground, communication. You know what I'm saying?
And you said it right. You said it right. And our last thing we would like to talk about is bitches and niggas. I'm gonna get close to this camera because y'all do not own up to y'all shit. Own up to your mistakes. If you go out there, right, and you have your baby mother, you got your baby mama in the house and whatnot, and you love her deep down inside, you done had these kids with her or whatever, and then you go off in on the deep end, ain't gonna mess with some other girl and whatnot. And you know deep down inside that you did it, but you would not tell her. And it's gonna cause problems. It's gonna cause problems. And it's not you as a man. If you did something to this woman and you did it to her and it's gonna hurt her, why you can't just be like, you know what, babe, I fucked up.
Hey, people, it's be so hard for people to admit when they wrong, because I guess they ego or something. They just don't want to be wrong, And then sometimes people know they wrong. They know they deeply wrong, but they fucking just can't admit it because it's so guilty. Like they feel the guilty conscience. Like, damn, I really did that shit. Like, and it'd be hard to admit that shit. Like, say it out loud that they did this shit. So, you just gotta admit that shit, man. Let's start a new leaf. If you know you fucked up, just say, yo, my bad. I'm not gonna make it happen again. If you know you're gonna probably make it happen again, just keep it 100, yo. It's at the time to start a new leaf, man. Be like, yo, hey, maybe I ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta own up to your shit with anything, anything
in life. You gotta make sure that if you do something to somebody and you think that makes them uncomfortable or whatever the case may be, and just stop doing it. Take an initiative and be like, you know what, I apologize for that, making you feel uncomfortable. I ain't mean to make you uncomfortable or whatever the case may be. And own up to your shit. And even if you do, listen here, if you even went outside and you know what I mean? Sell a piece of weed right there and the cop catch you and you sit on there and lie to the cop because the cop already done see you do it.
Yeah, it could be for anything, for sure.
Own
like
up
that
to
too.
It.
Own up to it, bro, because it's going to be worse in the long run.
Yeah, and don't snitch on your buddies.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Don't
we ain't
do that.
approving that. We just talking about for yourself. You don't do that snitching shit. I know some snitches. I don't fuck with snitches.
I had to throw that in there because I just talked about some weed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, some tweed.
I'm sorry. But
But
women and men, y'all own up to y'all business, okay? Own up to y'all business because it's gonna get worse in the long run.
For real, man. And that could be like even for getting the bag. Like, yo, if you know you not really fully doing what you doing to get to that bag, Don't sit here act like you're making all these excuses for shit. Nah, it's you, bro. Go get that bag. Stop sitting here making excuses of, oh, it's you because you didn't help me, or you because you.
And stop blaming other people for your shit.
Exactly.
Take initiative to get up and say, you know what, this is my business. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for myself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Take initiative. That's the first step. Take initiative. And you already done, admit that you was wrong. You owned up to it. That's the second step. Take initiative to make yourself a better person. If you know what I mean?
Straight up.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Own up to your shit.
You gotta own up to your shit, man. That's
own up
start
to
a new leaf. Don't be afraid to own up, because at the end of the day, God always watching you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you sitting there lying over and over, acting like you ain't, do what you did. Man, that shit is corny, bro. Just stop doing that. But anyway, that's the end of our show. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Follow us on the accounts that you seen in the beginning of the video, intro. We'll be back with more heat next week. I'm Top Flexington, and we out.
And I'm Ladybug, and we out here, but we out of here. So, bye.